So how did you come up with your style, and who are your inspirations?
I feel like my style is influenced by a lot of things. Let's see. Okay, definitely in food. I feel like my style is heavily influenced by the seasons. So because food is very seasonal, you know, we have the summer foods, the winter foods, and cold season, cold season foods. So it's heavily influenced by whatever is happening in the environment. And then it could be farmer's market. It could be like there's a new product in the supermarket, a new interesting vegetable. So sometimes I draw inspiration from the actual food itself. And then, of course, other times I'm on Instagram. I am an Instagram consumer, so I am scrolling. I'm seeing what other creatives are doing. I'm seeing what trends are, currently happening. And then talking to people, as well as, looking at online magazines, I feel pretty much. And then at the end of the day, it's what I want to eat.
True.
What I want to cook.
What's appealing to you will be to others.
Yeah, is a source of inspiration as well.
And speaking of inspiration, I don't know, you are on Instagram, so you've seen this tea. We're talking about Chebet Rono saying that Kate actress actually took the auntie character, from her. And I'm just thinking, but where did you draw inspiration for your auntie character? We've all had an auntie, and it was relatable to most people because we have had such an auntie. So for somebody to say, that's my work, you're stealing from me, it was a bit absurd.
Wait, it's real? I thought it was a joke.
No,
is it a joke? It's real.
It's real.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now there's drawing inspiration, and there's now people just full on stealing your
plagiarism.
work. Have you experienced that?
Absolutely.
Where somebody will just take a picture and pass it off as their own?
Yes.
Wow.
I have. I mean, at the time I was salty. Now this was earlier in my career, maybe let's say seven years ago. So when I was starting out, and as a photographer, you're sensitive. You want to copyright everything. You're like, it's your hard work.
It is.
So now when somebody is just stealing your images, you're like, hold up, excuse me? Where do you even start? I'm like, do I ask you to take it down, or am I going to ask you to pay me? Like, where do we even start that conversation? And at the time, creative law, that's another thing that, as creatives, we have to protect ourselves, and we need lawyers. We need to lawyer up. So, I mean, at the time, I was just like, there's no way I'm talking to a lawyer, because, just like the whole career thing where there's doctors, all these lawyers, not a lot of them did creative law. So that's a whole other niche. So trying to tell somebody that this is my intellectual property right, they've stolen it, how can I get it back? Do I get paid for it? I mean, at that time, I was just like, I wrote them an email, and I think they said they would take it down, but they never did. So I just got tired. I was just like, you know what? It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave it. But I think because it was in early stages of my career, there wasn't too much weight. It's a bit shocking, because you're like, somebody's actually stealing in front of my face.
Yes. It is theft.
Stealing in front of your face.
Yeah.
But I feel like maybe now, with the knowledge that I have, if that was to happen, then I have the right tools to be able to then pursue. Yeah, but I mean, I'm all about, don't steal. Imagine, just
don't steal.
Get inspiration, don't steal.
Food, it's one thing to steal food. I'm also salty because there are people who have actually taken my pictures from Instagram and create their own accounts using my pictures. So now people just straight up talking to people thinking it's me.
You.
Don't stop stealing from creatives. Stop doing that. It's not nice.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
Yeah. I mean, and I think those are some of the challenges you actually experience. So apart from that, what are the hardships or the downs that you've experienced so far?
Many. Many. As creatives, I keep referring to, as a creative, I feel like mainly the financial aspect of things, because your job is not exactly, it's not the 9 to 5. You will not have a gig every month.
Yes.
So you'll have some dry seasons, some seasons where you're so busy until you're so tired. So it's like, it's a caveat.
Yeah.
There's good and bad. So I think the consistency of actually being a businesswoman has been the most challenging, because yes, I can get up and take pictures and cook and do all those things, but then is it an actual running business? Making it to be an actual running business, I think, has been the difficult part, because there's, you know, you have to market yourself.
True.
You have to put yourself out there. And then you also have to have money to do, you know, the recipes. Like, let's say you're having a dry month, where are you getting ingredients from?